How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to the Ford Mustang GTD's brand new Nurburgring lap time. This one, last time they went out, they did a 6:57. Editor put on the screen what the time actually was. That was, as you can see, over 4 months ago. And just yesterday, they just made that 5.5 seconds faster at a 6 minutes 52.072. I think that's right. Anyways, let's head on. Let's get right to the point. Let's react to this video and see how Dirk Muller did this. Oh, scraping a lot more. Probably because it's maybe a bit lower ride height, because I know they've done a lot of upgrades to the car since it last ran at the Nürburgring 4 months ago. Here and kind of touch on what they've done to the car. They've added more aero, tweaked this suspension, added new shocks, adjusted the traction control, ABS settings, and also I think they did some more tweaks to the engine and the transmission. I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe adjusting the gear ratios, or I don't know, but it's essentially a whole new car, and every GTD that they sell will come with the same upgrades as this car, which I think is pretty neat. And now I did check, these are street legal, so could we possibly be seeing some Mustang GTDs while car spotting? They're quite expensive, although they're like $300,000 MSRP, but I've seen, like, at Cars and Coffee, I've seen, like, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. I'm sure we'll probably see one of these at one point. Probably later into the year, maybe towards the fall, or maybe into next year. We might see one. Looks like they also did this in the evening. Oh! Wait, listen. Listen to this. I'm gonna shut up, listen. This section of the track, this little switchback after the foxhole, I don't know what these corners are named. Put it up on the screen what these corners names are, is so difficult. I always find myself, or like here too, I've countless times in Assetto Corsa, I've gone in through foxhole too hot, and I end up spinning or going in too hot here and end up shortcutting the grass. It always happens for me at this section. I always get it really catches me off guard. Even though I've driven this circuit 1,000 times probably in Assetto now, it still is a really difficult track or section to get right. Doesn't matter what car it is. Road cars are even more difficult because, especially rear-wheel drive with no traction control, because there's so much more sliding. Wait a minute. There used to be trees. Wait, hold on. There used to be trees over here. Like, I swear to God, there were trees here. I don't know what, maybe they did something over the winter. Oh, probably for better visibility for a crash. Like if there's a crash over here with the trees in the way, you would be able to see until you're like right there. Okay, I kind of get that now. I think this is probably one of the coolest parts of the track, where it's just full speed through the forest. This is probably the coolest part of the track, in my opinion, or one of the coolest parts of the track. Did you see that transponder glitch down in the bottom corner? How it's gonna do through the carousel. Let's see. Very bumpy. I think it's a lot more. I think the car, they made it a lot stiffer on the front, I think. Surprisingly, it didn't scrape there? Ooh, scrape there. That section there is terrifying. Flamsgarten 2, I think it's what it is, where it's that left turn into a downhill, then right turn. Alright, I'm going to give you some Ford Mustang GTD ASMR through the whole of the Donninger Strait. Oh. Whoa, wait. I don't remember there being... I remember there being more trees here, too. Maybe they've cut more back or something. Let's see, and he comes out of the final corner for 652.072. Oh, this is a nice spot to stop the video. Okay, so here's kind of a moral of the story. I think that's actually a pretty good lap. I would say that's a pretty good lap. Better than the one that they did 4 months ago back in the winter. So, faster, and it's now the 6th fastest production car on the NORDSCHLEIFE, which I think is pretty good. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, share this with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.